next 45 minutes or so, you will witness a breathtaking air display showcasing the multispectral capability of the Indian Air Force. The clear blue skies, the colorful backdrop, and the high spirits of everyone on parade ground provides an ideal setting for a spectacular air display. This display is an outcome of focused training and professionalism of the air and the ground crew of the Indian Air Force. The efficiently coordinated flying display, bringing together varied aircraft of the Indian Air Force, launched from bases spread across the country at the precise and predetermined time of a target, is a telling statement on the strategic reach, efficacy, and pervasiveness that the Indian Air Force commands over the skies. The resulting synchronization is also a fitting tribute to the professional competence of the men and women in blue who continuously strive to live up to their motto, Nabhas Prasham Deeptam, or touch the sky with glory.
ये भारतीय तिरंगा सबसे बड़ा हिंडन एयरबेस स्टेशन गाजियाबाद में प्रदर्शित होता हुआ देश की आन बान और शान, इसी तिरंगे की खातिर वायु सैनिक अपने प्राण न्योछावर करने में एक क्षण का भी समय नहीं लगाते। दुश्मनों को मुंहतोड़ जवाब देना हो या फिर भारत की मातृभूमि की रक्षा करना हो, ये हमेशा तत्पर रहते हैं। और अब वो समय आ गया है जिसका इंतजार यहां बैठे तमाम लोग और साथ ही साथ टेलीविजन और सोशल मीडिया के माध्यम से जुड़े लाखों करोड़ दर्शक कर रहे हैं, एयर शो का, जहां भारतीय वायुसेना के बेड़े में शामिल अलग अलग विमान वायु करतब दिखाएंगे। आकाश की ये गड़गड़ाहट दुश्मनों को ये संदेश दे रही है कि भारत की तरफ आंख उठाकर देखने की हिमाकत भी वो नहीं कर सकते हैं। आसमान में हैरत अंगेज कारनामे दिखाने के लिए मशहूर भारतीय वायुसेना के ये वायु योद्धा इस समय हिंडन एयरबेस स्टेशन के ऊपर अपने करतब से रोमांचित कर रहे हैं।
And the first formation in today's air display is Magna Formation, comprising Chinook helicopters. Chinooks, 2 heavy-lift helicopters, tandem rotor Chinook helicopters coming all the way onto the television screens. The formation led by Group Captain Rohit Singh Thakur. Both the Chinooks are carrying 155 mm RT guns, all set to be delivered right away into the battlefield.
चिनूक हेलीकॉप्टर जो वर्ष 2019 के मार्च में भारतीय वायुसेना में शामिल हुआ और जिसकी वजह से वायुसेना की मारक और सिविल क्षमता में बढ़ोतरी हुई है। 1971 के युद्ध में पूर्वी पाकिस्तान के मेघना नदी के आसपास जो अभियान भारतीय वायुसेना ने चलाया था, उसी के नाम पर यह मेघना फॉर्मेशन, जिसमें कुल मिलाकर 2 चिनूक हैं, और उस ऑपरेशन का जो कोड था वो कैक्टस लिली था। दोनों ही चिनूक 155 mm RT गन्स को कैरी कर रहे हैं और जिसकी अगुवाई कर रहे हैं विंग कमांडर रोहित सिंह ठाकुर।
1 Mi-17 in the lead, flanking by 2 Chinooks. Formation led by Group Captain Rohit Singh Thakur.
ये दांतों तले उंगली दबा देने वाला साहसिक प्रदर्शन, सभी की नजरें आसमां की ओर, और जहां पर भारतीय वायु योद्धा अपने करतब से हर किसी को प्रभावित कर रहे हैं।
And now moving on from rotary wing airlift capability to rotary wing offensive air power, the Eklavya Arrowhead Formation, led today by a Mi-35 attack helicopter with 4 Apache helicopters in the flanks depicting IF's rotary wing combat potential, is the next display fly past. And there you can see Eklavya Formation dispensing flares.
वायुसेना शक्ति में इजाफा करने वाले Mi-35 हेलीकॉप्टर और अपाचे हेलीकॉप्टर। एकलव्य फॉर्मेशन में कुल मिलाकर 5 हेलीकॉप्टर हैं और इसका नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं ग्रुप कैप्टन राजशेखर रेड्डी।
Formation led today by Group Captain Rajshekar Reddy. Other members of the formation: Group Captain Ashok, Group Captain Indomeet Singh, Group Captain Praveen Sarathi, and Squadron Leader Manish Daya.
अपने आप में अद्भुत और अनुपम दृश्य भारत की वायु सैन्य शक्ति का पराक्रम इस समय वायुसेना दिवस के अवसर पर देखने को मिल रहा है।
And now moving on from the rotary to the tactical airlift fleet of the Indian Air Force. Once again, you would see the Hercules formation consisting of 3 C-130J Super Hercules aircraft. The 3-130J are capable of medium lift and special operations and have proven its mettle in both military and aid to civil power. It has contributed immensely for critical COVID-related support missions in India as well as in Maldives, Iran and Afghanistan. Formation led by Group Captain Ravi Nanda.
राहत फॉर्मेशन जिसकी अगुवाई कर रहे हैं ग्रुप कैप्टन रवि नंदा। और जब पूरी दुनिया कोरोना संक्रमण की चपेट में थी तो भारतीय वायुसेना ने लिक्विड ऑक्सीजन देश के अलग अलग हिस्सों में पहुंचाया और इस कारण ही इस फॉर्मेशन को नाम दिया गया है राहत।
The next formation is Tran. The formation comprising a C-17 Globemaster in the lead, flanked by Sukhoi 30 MKIs and Mirage 2000 in a squad role. The formation would display mobilization and delivery of offensive air power. The C-17 Globemaster illustrated its rapid mobilization capability during the recent Afghanistan evacuation. Formation led by Group Captain Rahul Singh.
त्राण जब अफगानिस्तान में संकट के बादल गहराए और वहां पर बहुत सारे भारतीय भी फंस गए तो वहां से भारतीय नागरिकों को वापस लाने में अहम भूमिका निभाई थी और त्राण का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं ग्रुप कैप्टन राहुल सिंह।
C-17 Globemaster flanked by Sukhoi 30 MKIs and Mirage 2000. And now from the transport fleet and mixed formations, please get up for a faster speed as we now bring for you pure fighter formations. In the lead, Bahadur Formation comprising 5 MiG-21 Bison aircraft flying in arrowhead formation. The Bahadur Formation today led by Group Captain M. Tiwari. Other members of the formation: Wing Commander Kadian, Wing Commander Jisrotia, Wing Commander Vyas and Squadron Leader Saxena. Earlier version of MiG-21 played a crucial role in providing air superiority over vital points and vital areas during the 1971 war. And there you can see Bison Formation led by Group Captain M. Tiwari.
1971 के युद्ध में मिग-21 विमानों ने अपने अद्भुत सैन्य कौशल से दुश्मनों को हैरत में डाल दिया था, उन्हें चकित कर दिया था, परास्त करने में अहम भूमिका निभाई थी और बहादुर फॉर्मेशन की अगुवाई कर रहे हैं ग्रुप कैप्टन एम तिवारी।
Coming up next is Shamsher Formation, 5 Jaguar deep penetration strike aircraft flying in arrowhead formation. Formation led by Group Captain Gaurav Archaria, Commanding Officer 14 Squadron. Other members of the formation are Wing Commander Rohit Rai, Wing Commander D.K. Sharma, Wing Commander Mayank Pawar and Squadron Leader Jigar Dalsania. Jaguar aircraft capable of striking enemy's ground installations using air-to-ground missiles and bombs. And there you can see Shamsher Formation, 5 Jaguar deep penetration strike aircraft. Watch the leader pull up and the wingman split. Formation led by Group Captain Gaurav Archaria.
14 स्क्वाड्रन शमशेर फॉर्मेशन और इसका नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं ग्रुप कैप्टन गौरव अर्चारिया। 1971 के युद्ध में इस स्क्वाड्रन ने अहम भूमिका निभाई थी।
Next in line is Vijay Formation comprising 5 MiG-29 air superiority fighter aircraft of 47 Squadron. During the 1971 war, the squadron undertook various missions like strikes, escorts and combat air patrol. This formation will be led by Group Captain Jijo Jos Overland, Commanding Officer of 47 Squadron. The other members in the formation are Group Captain A. Ranjan, Wing Commander M. Sharma, Wing Commander Mukesh and Wing Commander Satyendra Singh. And that's the Vijay Formation comprising 5 MiG-29 air superiority fighters.
1971 के युद्ध में अद्भुत प्रदर्शन के लिए 47 स्क्वाड्रन को 2 वीर चक्र प्रदान किए गए थे। विजय फॉर्मेशन का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं ग्रुप कैप्टन जीजो जोस ओविलिल।
And keep your eyes riveted onto the television screens as the next formation is the Trishul Formation, comprising 3 Sukhoi 30 MKI air dominance multi-role fighter aircraft. The formation will carry out a Trishul maneuver right in front of the spectators here, where the leader will pull up the wingmen, splitting in an upward climbing maneuver to cast a Trishul or a trident up in the blue sky. The formation led by Group Captain Amit Rai Tamta.
यहां मौजूद जनसमूह रोमांच और उत्साह के साथ आकाश की ओर नजरें टिकाए हुए हैं, जहां एक के बाद एक विमान करतब दिखा रहे हैं, और ये है त्रिशूल फॉर्मेशन।
That's the Trishul formation comprising 3 Sukhoi 30 MKI, casting a trident or a Trishul up in the blue sky, signifying the tri-services synergy.
त्रिशूल का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं ग्रुप कैप्टन अमित राय टमटा।
And that's a glimpse of our heritage flight, the Howard aircraft and the Tiger Moth that will take off. And you can see the Howard that has just taken off to the skies. They will come and perform a little later. A bright yellow painted aircraft of the vintage flight of the Indian Air Force that has taken off to come and display a little later.
कोई भी क्षेत्र ले लीजिए, कहीं भी तैनात कर दीजिए, कहीं भी भेज दीजिए, ये वायु सैनिक हमेशा सर्वश्रेष्ठ ही सिद्ध होते हैं।
And now you can see Pratap Formation comprising 1 Dakota flanked by 2 Dornier aircraft.
इसकी अगुवाई कर रहे हैं विंग कमांडर सिद्धार्थ गहलोत और विंग कमांडर A.K. सिंह।
This formation is a tribute to the legends and their glorious flying machines that they operated. Dakota was one of the most versatile transport aircraft of its time. That's a glimpse of the Surya Kiran aerobatic team, the aircraft, now taking off for a display a little later.
अनुशासन है, उत्साह है, लय है और देश के प्रति कुछ कर गुजरने का जज्बा है, और आज उन सब का प्रदर्शन हिंडन एयरबेस स्टेशन पर वायुसेना दिवस के अवसर पर होता हुआ है। इन वायु योद्धाओं के लिए कुछ भी असंभव नहीं है। हिमालय की ऊंचाइयां हो, समुद्र की रहस्य भरी गहराइयां हो, विशाल आकाश हो या निर्जन स्थानों में स्थित कंदराएं हों, भारतीय वायु सैनिक इन सभी क्षेत्रों में अपनी रोमांचक गतिविधियों को लेकर सबसे आगे रहते हैं।
And this is the time for our air display by the vintage flight of the Indian Air Force. We will have the vintage aircraft, Tiger Moth and Howard of our vintage flight. The Tiger Moth aircraft, painted in bright yellow color, appears to be as the master of this sky over Hindan airspace right now. The aircraft in command of Wing Commander Amit Dhopavkar. This aircraft was built in the year 1940 and has served with the Royal Air Force, the Royal Indian Air Force and the Indian Air Force prior to its retirement in 1950. It was restored to airworthy status and re-inducted into the Indian Air Force's vintage aircraft fleet in the year 2012. Flying beautifully like a bird up in the blue sky. That's the Tiger.
रोमांच अपने चरम पर है। हिंडन एयरबेस स्टेशन पर वायुसेना दिवस परेड के अवसर पर वायु करतब दिखाते भारतीय वायु सैनिक।
We also have along with Tiger Moth, the Harvard aircraft being flown today by Wing Commander Dheeraj Gulati.
रोमांच इन वायु योद्धाओं के जीवन का इस कदर अंग बन जाता है कि चाहे युद्ध में विजय प्राप्त करनी हो या शांति काल में नागरिकों की सहायता करनी हो, ये हमेशा सबसे आगे रहते हैं।
That's the Tiger Moth now coming for a landing.
In the meantime, flying in from the left, do notice the Harvard.
This is the Harvard in command of Wing Commander Dheeraj Gulati.
ये गर्जना है, ये उद्घोष है, ये बताने के लिए कि भारत की वायु सीमाएं इन वायु सैनिकों के नेतृत्व में पूरी तरीके से चौकस हैं, सुरक्षित हैं।
The Harvard was long used as the advanced trainer to train a generation of Indian pilots before they went on to fly Hurricanes and Spitfire.
These vintage flying machines will continue to fly and inspire future generation of aviators and engineers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's
Harvard aircraft.
applause for the aircraft of the heritage flight as they land behind the backdrop.
इन सब के पीछे एक कठिन साधना छिपी होती है, तपस्या होती है, कड़ी मेहनत, प्रशिक्षण और उसके बाद आत्म अनुशासन।
For the display by the Sarang helicopter display team of the Indian Air Force, today's display is our way to salute the indomitable spirit of our 1971 war veterans and heroes. Get ready as the team motors goes, but for the rotors we would have been closer. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the Sarang helicopter display team of the Indian Air Force. The first pair is in Wineglass formation on this historic day of 89th Air Force Day. The team comprises 4 members who go by the call signs of Sauron 1, 2, 3 and 4. With Sauron 1 as the team leader of the formation, flown by the commanding officer, Wing Commander Girish Komar. With a decade-plus experience as a display pilot, he has been one of the pioneers of Sarang team in becoming one of its kind in the world. The other aircraft are captained by Wing Commander Sridhar, Squadron Leader Veer Kumar and Wing Commander Niket Tiwari. And as we all know, modernization through indigenization is the outcome of a quest for operating indigenously built platforms and supporting self-reliance that has resulted in significant progress on various systems. Indian Air Force has always encouraged development of indigenous defense production capability and capacities. On this note, from your right, dedicated to indigenization and to our motherland, India, Sarangs coming in India Formation. As they fly past in front of you, may I request you to cheer them up with a big, big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as the team will prepare for the next maneuver, let me introduce you to the co-pilots of today. In Sarang 1 with the team leader, we have a squadron leader Mahesh Pundir. In Sarang 2, we have squadron leader Manoj Manuel. Squadron leader Chandan Patnaik is the co-pilot of Sarang 3, and Wing Commander Gopi Krishna is in Sarang 4 as the co-pilot. This time, it is from your left. Keep looking at the aircraft. On the leader's command, there will be a change for something very special and very, very beautiful for all the August gathering present here this morning. That was a leader, and here it is, a princess cut marking the historic Air Force Day celebrations, ladies and gentlemen, from your left this time. Keep looking at the aircraft. You are in for a breathtaking surprise, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are standby. Here goes number 4. Pulled up, took a stall turn. And just a gentle reminder, as he's gonna fly past you, you can wish him, wave at him, and wish him a happy landings. I am sure that Sauron 4 is propagating the need of the hour, social distancing norms. Here, they are making a short exit, and they will be back soon in the arena with more thrill. And time now to shift your gaze from the rear right in front. You can now see taking the position is Sauron 1, 2, and 3 for the team's signature maneuver. We call it the Dolphins Leap. This maneuver requires a very high degree of skill achieved by strict mind and body coordination. All 3 helicopters flying abreast will pull up in the vertical plane and carry out a synchronized stall turn to the left. Keep looking at the helicopters approaching you now. And now on the count of 1, 2, and 3. Up they go, like a dolphin in the ocean. Saurons in Dolphins Leap. And that's number 4, as promised, joining up with his formation. The team performs under the ever-watchful eyes of the team safety officer. Today's safety officer is squadron leader Karan Prabhakar. Along with him are the videographers. Ladies and gentlemen, the ALH fleet in the Indian Air Force has steadily grown from the conventional ALH Mark I to the glass cockpit ALH Mark III and Mark IV. The ALH Mark III is equipped with the most advanced modern avionics like the ISPS, EW Suite, EO pods, and CMDS, which gives it an edge. The LH Mark IV, which is the weapon system integrated version with its air-to-air and air-to-ground weaponry, along with the modern avionics, is one amongst the lethal armed helicopter platforms with the IAF today. And as I say this, the flexibility of this aircraft has been time-tested from varied operations to charming displays, as you're seeing and witnessing now, right this moment. Set your gaze straight ahead. You can see Sauron 1, 2, 3, and 4 coming in for next maneuver called the crossover break. We shall listen out for the leader's call. That was a leader, and here is the reaction, ladies and gentlemen, the crossover break. As the team prepares for the next, a word about the maintenance team, led by Wing Commander Himanshu Purohit. He shoulders the onerous responsibility of ensuring that these 4 birds take to the skies and return home safely. Wing Commander Narendra Singh, Squadron Leader Satish, and Squadron Leader Selvan, along with highly trained airmen who specializes in structures, instrumentation, engine maintenance, and other technical aspects, help him in this most demanding task. With this, it's time to let the heat go up. Ladies and gentlemen, this time from your right and left, 1 and 3 to your right and 2 and 4 to your left, coming in for the level across. Keep shuttling your eyes right and left and right. A perfect cross indeed. These highly skilled pilots leave no opportunity to show off the capabilities of the helicopter they fly. Indeed, a fine product of Indian aviation industry and a symbol of Make in India. Since the team's formation, it has mesmerized the audience in Singapore, Chile, UAE, Germany, United Kingdom, Bahrain, Mauritius, Sri Lanka, and this year, the Sarang became the first to participate and represent our country in Mark's 2021 International Air Show held in Moscow. On this occasion, let me take you back into history and tell you something about the origin of our team. On 31st January 2003, for the first time, two ALH aircraft of the ALH under evaluation flight took off and performed in unison. It was on this historical day that Sarang team was conceptualized. Our team boasts of the finest air warriors of the Indian Air Force, an embodiment of the professionalism and ethos of the IAF. The Sarang team has time and again been called to the fore in humanitarian assistance and disaster relief missions. On this note, we are all set for the grand finale on the soul-lilting tune of Vande Mataram. That was a leader. Here he pulls up, presents his salute to the 1971 war veterans, personifying the motto of Indian Air Force, touch the sky with glory. Here it is, the Sarang helicopter display team, ladies and gentlemen.
Next formation is Vinash for the destroyer, to depict the Indian Air Force's significant victory at Longewala in the December 1971 Indo-Pak War. The formation shall fly past in L shape depicting Longewala. The Hawk aircraft are from the Operational Conversion Unit Alpha, the same squadron which brought laurels while flying the Hunters during the 1971. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vinash formation led by Group Captain A. Mathur flying in from your front.
Ladies and gentlemen, flying in next will be the Tiranga Formation, commemorating 75 years of India's independence. The formation has C-17 in the lead, with Group Captain Rahul Singh in captaincy, closely followed by the Surikiran aerobatic team. Ladies and gentlemen, to your right, the C-17 and the Surikiran team trailing the tricolor. Ladies and gentlemen, your very own Surikiran aerobatic team, popularly known as the ambassadors of the Indian Air Force, is one of the few 9 aircraft aerobatic teams in the world and the only one in Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, weather plays a very important role in all display flying. Based on today's weather, the team leader will decide the maneuvers that are being carried out. But I can guarantee that the team will be making an endeavor to put on the best show. I am Flight Lieutenant Ridhima, the team commentator, and I will be guiding you through today's display profile. Coming in from your left, you will soon be able to see the team led by our commanding officer, Group Captain Anup Singh, Vayu Sena Medal, in the shape of a NAT aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, keep looking to your left as the team is approaching in the shape of a NAT aircraft. Interestingly, this is the same aircraft which fought in the Battle of Boira. turn, let me tell you that flying behind number 1 is number 4, Wing Commander Nautiyal, and behind him is number 7, Wing Commander Bhatt. Numbers 1, 4 and 7 form the spine of all formations, whereas the even numbers 2, 6 and 8 form the right flank, and the numbers 3, 5 and 9 form the left flank. Gentlemen, soon you will see the team from your left in the shape of Tejas aircraft. This aircraft has been made in India, made for India. देवी एवं सज्जनों, जल्द ही आपकी बाईं तरफ से आप टीम को देख पाएंगे तेजस एयरक्राफ्ट की आकृति में. The team has displayed in over 500 cities across India, and we have covered from Srinagar to Kanyakumari and from Nalia to Chabua. We also undertook a Southern India flypast to mark the Swarnim Vijay Varsh of 50 years since the War of 1971. We shall be covering the rest of the beautiful skies of our country in the near future. Ladies and gentlemen, soon you will see the team coming in from your left, and they will turn into a diamond right in front of your eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, look to your left as the outermost members will soon tuck in and form a diamond. This diamond is dedicated to the 89th Air Force anniversary. And as they are turning, let me tell you that you will see the team in the shape of an inverted triangle. In military parlance, the same is known as a delta platform. The current aircraft on Indian Air Force's inventory with delta platform are MiG-21, Mirage 2000, Tejas and Rafale. Interestingly, all of them are in the static display today. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the inverted triangle approaching you from the left. Ladies and gentlemen, the Delta Formation. Ladies and gentlemen, look to your right and you will see number 7 fluttering down like a leaf in the autumn. Beware, because number 7 is ready to cook up a storm. Number 7 will be dropping down his height to check in on the Josh level of the audience. Wave your hands confirming that the Josh is still high, sir. Aerobatics has always been an integral part of the Indian Air Force. We started in the year 1982 with the Thunderbolts team, and they shone bright in the skies till 1990, which led to the genesis of Suryakiran Aerobatic Team, named after the rays of the sun. And approaching straight ahead is the Suryakiran team, trailing the tricolor. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet. We were earlier flying at 150 meters, but now we're bringing the thrill lower and closer to you, and we'll be flying at a mere 100 meters above the ground. Soon you will see number 8 Squadron Leader Navjot and number 9 Squadron Leader Salaria with the statement, Ye Dil Mange More.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Ladies and gentlemen, look to your 12 o'clock as they're pulling up for a loop. And there we have a heart in the sky. Bordoloi, Squadron Leader Bhalla, Wing Commander Udit, Squadron Leader Bhardwaj and Squadron Leader Himanshu. The aircraft being operated by the team are Hawk Mark 132, and keeping it ready for action is our maintenance team led by Wing Commander Rena, Squadron Leader Suraj and Squadron Leader Sham with their skilled technicians. Ladies and gentlemen, soon approaching from your right will be numbers 1, 2, 1, 3 for a corkscrew maneuver. In this very interesting maneuver, we have flying as number 2, Squadron Leader Garg, and as number 3, Wing Commander Atul. It is a photo-worthy moment, and drawing circles behind 1 and 2 will be number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, look to your far right, and there you can see the corkscrew maneuver. And ladies and gentlemen, for the grand finale and for the last maneuver of the day, we have the reflection maneuver for you. To your far right, you will soon see approaching number 4 and number 7, making a perfect reflection of each other in the sky, showing off the precision, prowess and skills of the Suryakiran team. Ladies and gentlemen, with that last maneuver, we wish you a very happy 89th Air Force anniversary. We hope that you enjoyed the show as much as we enjoyed presenting it to you. Back to the Air Force commentators, Jai Hind.
After the enthralling display by the Suryakiran Aerobatics team, it is time now for the present generation.
89वीं वायु सेना दिवस परेड के अवसर पर हिंडन एयरबेस स्टेशन गाजियाबाद में एक से बढ़कर एक वायु करतब वायु योद्धाओं के द्वारा, और यहाँ पर जो भी लोग आए हैं, चाहे वो वायुसेना से जुड़े हैं, चाहे फिर वो सेना के दूसरे अंगों के अधिकारी हैं या आम जनमानस, उन सब के लिए ये काफी गौरवपूर्ण लम्हा, रोमांच अपने चरम पर है। योद्धा इस समय वायु करतब दिखाते हुए क्षेत्र की रक्षा करता है और यहां इस समय ये हवा में कलाबाजी दिखाते वायु योद्धा साहस, संकल्प और समर्पण की मिसाल होते हैं भारतीय वायु सैनिक। देश प्रेम इनके लिए सर्वोपरि है। मातृभूमि की रक्षा के लिए ये अपना सर्वस्व न्योछावर करने में कभी पीछे नहीं हटते। सभी की नजरें इस समय आसमान की तरफ हैं, जहां वायु योद्धा वायु करतब दिखा रहे हैं। एक से बढ़कर एक फॉर्मेशन, संयम, तीनों का शानदार समन्वय इस समय देखने को मिल रहा है हिंडन एयरबेस स्टेशन गाजियाबाद में। आकाश की ये गर्जना, ये उद्घोष, ये दुश्मनों को चेतावनी है कि भारत की मातृभूमि, भारत की सीमा पूरी तरीके से चौकस है, चौबंद है, सुरक्षित है भारतीय वायु सैनिकों के हाथों में।
The Su-30 will now carry out a figure of 8 in the skies. The Su-30 tags out for now. Ladies and gentlemen, get set for the mark run. Do not blink your eyes, for you may miss the Rafale flying in from your left. Look left, ladies and gentlemen. And there she is at 0.9 mark. Do notice the halos around her. Rafale now exits once again, making way for our very own Tejas. Look straight ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Tejas is now positioning for the loop. And there she pulls up. In a loop, showing off her curves and delta planform. Continue looking out. She now comes down for the Formula 1 turn. Watch her as she turns effortlessly in a few hundred meters like Narayan Karthikeyan on a Formula 1 track. The pilot is now positioning onto your left for a slow pass. The ability of the aircraft to maneuver gracefully both at a high speeds and very slow speeds speaks volumes about its aerodynamic characteristics. Our homegrown Tejas shall demonstrate exactly that. Watch her as she rapidly drops her speed from 600 to 200 kilometers per hour. And there she is, Tejas in slow speed. The Rafale has yet another surprise for you. Ladies and gentlemen, look to your right as she flies in inverted. There she inverts, the pilots literally hanging on to their street straps. Keep looking at her as she turns at max rate to the right. Follow her as she carries out a half Cuban to demonstrate the exceptional maneuverability of the aircraft. And here she straightens, gear up for a high G barrel roll away from you. And there she is, halfway in a high G barrel roll. It's time now for the Transformers to sign out. Look right, ladies and gentlemen. Tejas is now positioning for the vertical Charlie. There you can see him flying inverted. And now rolls off. for a vertical Charlie. And that's the bouquet of flares in the sky. Look straight ahead. Re-entering in beast mode is the Sukhoi 30. Watch her as she will execute the loop tumble yaw. There you can see the pilot pulling up for the loop. The tumble. And the yaw. She just said goodbye to all known laws of aerodynamics. And now she's ready to show yet another signature maneuver, the tail slide. Do notice that the aircraft will pull up into the sky. The pilot will make the aircraft stand on its tail and then make her slide back tail first. And there you can see the flares in the sky. Follow the flanker. She is now positioning for a vertical Charlie to bid adieu in the typical flanker style. Keep looking straight ahead. And that's the Su-30 carrying out a vertical Charlie and dispensing flares. Closely behind is the Rafale, who is positioning for a vertical Charlie. Look 12 o'clock straight ahead. Flying in from straight ahead. See if you can count the number of rolls. And the vertical Charlie as she touches the sky with glory. A salute to